Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Crusader Kings II with our Rose Four Swords campaign. This is less of a let's play and more about let's recap and talk about what's going to happen with the series, as well as shows you what has happened so far with the different map modes. So what the different creep looks like, the different, well, just everything, frankly. So the current plans with this are to continue to play until the end of the game. I was originally doing it to get achievements, but now that I have that achievement bug, which I'll talk about in a second, that's less important to actually finishing this up so I can import it into EU4. Now, I know I could do it right now, but I would prefer to do it at the end of the game, personally. I'd like to run up my score as high as I can get it, because obviously I'm going to break 100,000, because that's going to happen the next time when this character dies. I will be over 100,000 scores, so that's nice. I don't know what the best score ever is. I'm not necessarily going for that. I'm just happy to have this score. So the achievement problem apparently has happened to a lot of people in this game, and I've never local saved, like not willingly. The only time I've ever saved this game was over Iron Man, and it was all cloud saving. So I never locally saved anything. I just let the cloud save do its thing and then save and quit every time. That's how it is, and it's all on the cloud. So I don't know, but apparently there are times when the server will desync, and if you save during one of those times, it counts as a local save, and then you can't get achievements again ever in Crusader Kings II until you uninstall it, delete every file that's local to your computer, and reinstall it again. That's horseshit. I'm going to call it like it is. You don't hear me swear very often on recorded videos, but I'm going to say it right now. Paradox, that's horseshit. And it sounds like a flaw in the way that you do your Iron Man. I understand you want to try and prevent cheating for achievements. I get that. But I didn't do anything. Like, I just played the game and had it set up on Iron Man. Nowhere did it warn me, hey, you're about to make a local save. Are you sure you want to do this? Had it done that, I would have said, no, absolutely not, and would have waited until I got back online again. But it was never an option. So I couldn't do anything about it. Very, very frustrating. So the 6 or 7 achievements I thought I had gotten through the course of this video, we didn't. Annoying. But let's go through and talk about what's going to happen in the future. So the plan now is to play, I'm going to dedicate an hour a week, and I'm just going to record for an hour, not comment about it, just play it for an hour. And then when that hour is done, I'll time compress it to a 20-minute video, and then maybe give commentary over that. I haven't decided yet if I want to give commentary for that or not. And that's just to get us through to the end of whatever. I'll play on speed 5 and just handle it as it is, because believe me, there's nothing that's going to happen that's going to be a major problem. Even if the clans decide they don't like me and some of them successfully manage to have an independence war, we're going to get everything back. There's nothing that can stop us at this point. It's the world conquest. We have conquered the world. Pardon me, I just finished streaming, so I gotta keep a little liquids going. And that's kind of how it's gonna go. If you'd like to hear commentary while I do that, let me know. And if you don't care, then don't let me know, I guess. But we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be once a week. Like I said, 1 episode a week. That's it. I'm gonna release it on Tuesdays. So I had considered other things like with the Paradox Hour, but we'll talk about that in the Friday update this Friday, so you can watch that there if you would like. And if you haven't watched the Friday updates before, you should do that, because I talk about the channel in detail every week. So this particular series is going to just be time compressed from here on out, and we got to go to 1453, right? So that's 65. It's 365 years, so when we get through 365 more years, then this will actually be done. Then we'll import it into EU4 maybe and play it from there. We'll see. But somebody was requesting, and I'm sorry I don't remember your name offhand, but somebody was requesting the maps. This is as far out as I can zoom. Okay, I can't zoom out any farther than this. You can see you barely get our name in there, Rhodos. I was hoping it would be like huge, like the size of France again, and go this way, but it doesn't do that for some reason. And so this is just a terrain mode. I mean, most YouTubers, we don't play on the terrain mode at all. So here you can take a look at this. This is in March, so there's some snow. You can just kind of see, what that looks like. But well, let's go through the different map modes, right? So here are the actual independent realms. This is not exciting. It's me. It's all purple, which is awesome. But that's not telling you anything interesting. We could settle as a tribe. That's the other thing that I had considered. Or settle as feudal in one of those places. And then if we do that, then we'd have to fight the Horde to get all our land back. I don't think we could win that war, though. Diplomatic relations. As you can see, the land... What's the land I actually own? I can't tell. It looks like I own this, but that's not true. I own land around here somewhere. That's me. I own this stuff. I don't know why it's not showing up as a lighter color, but it's not. And all this dark stuff is vassals of vassals of vassals. So the green is not the proper color for some reason. I don't know why. I'm allied to somebody here. Wait, why is this blue? Why is that blue? Do I have an alliance for some reason? I have 18 alliance. It's because he's my blood brother? That might be it. That could be. That's an actual alliance. Because we haven't really had alliances up until this point. That's an actual alliance. Not that it matters for achievements anyway, because I can't win them. So here's the religion map mode. You can see Catholicism has spread very far. We've got pockets of... Not pockets, but these are our holy sites. Right. And we've still got some over here we're working on. The Yazidi heresy is taking hold over here, unfortunately. There's a Sunni in some small pockets left, but we are slowly converting. Even the West Africans have been being converted, so that's good. The Magyars and the Sunnis in this region are very strong. What's this? Orange. Cairo is Monophysite. Interesting. I believe that's a heresy of Monophysite. Good Catholics going on. There's a lot of Yazidi heresy going on for some reason. The red is Orthodox. That is slowly being seeped away. It's more Monophysite, yeah. And if you come over here, it's mostly the Hindu, Buddhist, Jain triumvirate, with a smattering of some of our Catholic people. They've been converting, but that would be slower because my horde doesn't control this yet. I mean, the horde controls this much, but this stuff is still in the old. Mazdaki, that I believe is one of the last tribals. There's some Tengri still holding on. Suminosko is still holding on up in the north, but I mean, you can see there's white lines over all of this, which means Catholicism is slowly converting all of this stuff. It's very slow, but it's trying. And if we play long enough, it will happen. We will convert it all. The only thing that will be left will be heresies. So the Yazidi heresy. What are the other Catholic heresies that come about? I'm not sure, but they're all just heresies. Culture map mode. Hungarian was our culture, so it's no surprise that this area is Hungarian because it was ours the longest. The culture is slower to convert, so you can see we still have all of that stuff. It's just culture conversion just takes a long time in this game. It's much harder to do than religious conversion. So there's still going to be quite a bit of the culture going around here. I mean, English Isles aren't even touched by Hungarian. There's some Hungarian around. I mean, it helps because what happened, as you remember, back, 200 years ago, we had that clan split off, the Dori clan. We actually, all the clans split off because I wasn't able to keep Magyar. That's how we ended up becoming Rhodes, because we took that back before we took back Magyar. It was very, very messy. And because of that, those clans were Hungarian, and all the land that they took was directly Hungarian for a lot longer than some of this other land that I've held. Like all of this land over here, because of when that broke, the Byzantines broke free. So all of this was free for us from, 50 years or so. It all started over, the culture conversion. And it takes a long time to convert culture. Here's the economy map mode. It's very deceptive, because it looks like all of this land doesn't make any money. But all of this land is horde land, so it's not designed to make money. What's designed to make money is all of the land that you see in green. That's supposed to be green, and all the rest of the red is us living off of it. There's some trade routes going on. So you can see that trade route there. It's the Silk Road. Silk Road goes up all the way through there, splits around, goes off that way, and then there's a little bit that's here, and then the Silk Road continues. It's a boat. War is blocking this port of the Silk Road. There's war going on? We can take a look at that. Obviously, I'm not in a war. Here's the de jure duchies, the de jure kingdoms, the de jure empires, which is kind of fun to see because they're disappearing. Britannia is a de jure empire. Francia is a de jure empire, but Rhodos is a recognized empire in these regions. Hispania does not part of that anymore. It's kind of very fun. The Byzantine Empire will always exist because it's my title. My title is the Byzantine Emperor and also Rhodes. So Rhodes will slowly eat the rest of this away, and it will all become part of the Rhodosian Empire, which will happen 100 years from today, basically. Everything else will be done because I stopped this right after the wars were over. So in 100 years from now, all of this will be... Do you see how that cool kind of wavy line's going on? It's kind of neat. All of that will become ours, although this is not converting over. You see that? That's staying as part of the Tartan Empire. And not the Rhodesian Empire. I'm not sure why. That's alright. So that's our empire going. And then these de jure kingdoms and stuff, that's just slowly going away as well. Which is sort of neat. Revolt risk. There is still some revolt risk for me. Not that it really matters. If they do rebel, we can certainly crush all of that down. But look at how mostly, I mean, Europe loves me. There's some patches, but for the most part, no worries. Dynasty is obviously all the Yeno dynasty, because it just shows the top level. Right, that's what I'm clicked on right now. Opinions? Obviously, my clan chiefs love me. The people that I've conquered, it's mixed bag, really. So, he hates me because he's zealous, and he's humble, and I'm proud. I'm an infidel and a foreigner. All that will change. The foreigner policy will change eventually, and then, of course, the religious conversion will happen as well. So these are the actual direct vassals. So if you look, you can see kind of the mess that I made of everything. So I left 4 Indian rulers. Eventually all this will transfer over. But the Keshi are there. That's my land directly. God, I didn't realize I had that much. And then the Apafi over there, Lasonchi, the Kaplan. That's my land directly as well. And the Telegdi. Those are the big ones. France, England. I do have kings of France and England and Aquitaine and Italy and Sicily, and it's ugly. I wish they were all clans, but I don't really feel like fighting clan wars just to make the borders pretty. There's our trade zones. Look at the Amalfi Go. Genoa's doing pretty well too. Antioch has a trade? Wow. And then all along the Silk Road. Cool. Nicely done, guys. Family trade zones? Apparently there are none. And the governments were nomadic. We're all slowly changing to nomadic. You can see it's not nomadic, like, it's changing from other things to nomadic. But it takes time. It just takes time. Let's go through the ledger. So I own one thing, the Barony of Kiev. That's the only thing I own. Currently building a Bogatur Council. This is what the realm looks like. All of these different people, vassals, and what have you. All that comes in. None of it's paid to me. Well, very little is paid to me. Let's sort by paid to me. Let's sort with that at the top. So there are only 5 people that actually pay into me. Bornholm, Slesvig, Skane, Shelland, and Roslavi. For some reason. I don't know why. Of course, these are my realm levies. There aren't many. And the religions. Right. The Cathar, Fraticelli, Waldensian, the Lollard, the Bogomist, the... Oh, no, that's not mine. So these are the 4 Catholic heresies. Cathar, Fraticelli, Waldensian, rather, and Lollard. The Yazidi heresy is actually a Sunni heresy. There is a Pope. Pope Stephanus the things. There is a Monothelite. Patriarch. So there's a Patriarch of the Orthodoxy. Actually, no, Monothelite, that's right. Orthodoxy is now the heresy. Which I think is kind of cool. There's a Coptic Pope. And a Monophysite Pope. So that's kind of interesting. Those are all the characters. It's my dynasty. My direct vassals, which are too many. I never really did fix that up. My court's too big. And then there's still these 3 damn independent states. The Order of St. Anthony has 1 realm. I would love to be able to take them out. The Teutonic Order has 10, and I can't attack them. I can attack the Order of St. Anthony. Like, I could declare war, I could take the holdings, I could break the truce, lose my prestige, which I'm not going to do with this character, but I'll do it with a future character. But the Teutonic Order, I can't go to war for that. I can't do it. There's nothing to go to war over, which is very frustrating. He's at war with the Order of St. Anthony. No, the tooltip's all messed up because this is open. So I don't know what to do. It's kind of annoying. Because I would like this page to have only me, but it doesn't. That's fine. Here are the wars that are actually going on right now. There's an Afar revolt against some duchess. There's a Corinthian revolt, rather, against another duke. There's a French claim on Burgundy. There's a war against the tyranny of the King of Italy. There's a war against the tyranny of the King of Bengal. There is a Welsh revolt for a claim on Wales. Barcelonian revolt for a duke. There's a Racine Muscatian de Jour war over Muscat, which those things are going to happen because I made the borders kind of messy. There's a claim on Normandy. Interesting possible inheritances, blah, 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 blah. These are all the ones that I could possibly inherit. I'm actually the heir of a lot. Oh, Count Gaspar doesn't have any issue. So Count Gaspar, what's his kingdoms? Oh, he's the one in Maharashtra. Oh, he's the Keshi. He's the eastern guy. So yeah, I mean, we could end up with all of that. It's a lot. Gaspar, what's going on, man? I can't click on him and find out, but we can drill down into that in a minute. And then a couple of barons. I don't really care about that. I'm just going to turn those over when it happens. We have all of these titles. A lot of counties. A lot of land. 2 duchies, which I kept. And then Cognate of Magyar and Cognate of Rhodos, and the Byzantine Empire, which is a cognate title as well. So those are the 3 empire titles. The clan is a titular title, so it doesn't really count in the ranking of things. I think it's like kingdom level. It might be empire level. And then 2 duchies and a whole bunch of counties. All these people have claims on stuff. We don't care. Now we're back to the top. Alright, so if I hover over you for war, you're fighting against the Welsh Revolt. So you join the Welsh Revolt. On the side of the King of Wales. Well, that's good. At least you're on the proper side. I don't like you, apparently. Because I want the barony of Vladimir. Yeah, I want all those things. I don't want you to have any of them, but I can't attack you. Very frustrating. I wonder if I expelled them. I've tried to look this up online. I couldn't do it. But I wonder if I expelled them, if I could gain some stuff out of that. I could restore the papacy. No. So if I expel the Teutonic Order, I don't know what we get for that. Let me know. If you know, if you've done it, let me know. Because I would like to have that land. It should be mine. I could finally play Prison Simulator. 85 million. Just get people out of here. There is an independence faction. The Maktashi Order does not like me. Well, I gotta bury him under somebody then. Who absolutely loves me? We'll do one thing while I'm here. I need to bury him under somebody. Who over here loves me? Let's go to my. All my clans do. Maktashi Order is where, I wonder? Maktashi Order. They have places in all of those spots. So, what if... Siege going on right now. So who has this land? Whoever does the Arabian Empire has this? Who's your boss? Oh, Talegdi owns this. Alright, here you go. Here, you can have the Bektashi order. Enjoy that. So that faction goes away. I got some commanders, because I think I can have 6 of them now. So, there you go. King of Burgundy is now commander. I could have 3 Ishads. That's the best I can do. They're supposed to be highest ranking generals. Well, you're a leader of a revolt. I'm not giving it to you. Here. You may have one, so you might like me better. Who else shall be an Ishad? You need to like me better. You may be one. The King of Wales, perhaps? Oh, no, the King of Bavaria, it looks like. Or, no, we should make the Indians more. The Kundera is what? Traditionally high-ranking official, bestowing a sign of approval. Okay. The King of Burgundy already has a title. King of Bavaria, maybe? Not the Ecumenical Patriarch, screw you. Oh, I actually think I put a Bengali Revolt guy in charge. Well, he'll go away and I'll be able to give that title off again. King of Burgundy, I don't know. I'm giving this a little too much thought than it needs. How about the King of Wales? You've been doing a very good job for me. You may have that title. A Yagbu. What is a Yagbu? Second highest member of a ruling. Often the brother. Okay. Well, who are my brothers? Give it to my heir. You shall be my Yagbu. And my designated regent shall be... Sure, this dude. Those are all my honorary titles have been filled. Crazy, huh? We're not going to take those holdings. You can just go away in point of fact. We can righteously imprison somebody. We're not going to do any of that now. We're not going to do any of those either. You can go away. We'll do that later, and then play prison manager when we first start. But that's what we're going to do. So that's the plan. From here on out, we're going to basically, I'm going to record for an hour and not really talk, and then either do some commentary afterwards or just upload the raw footage. You just have to let me know what you would prefer to see. But that is that for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.